Hi, welcome along to DR Sports. We are back here again, looking forward to the brand new season, and it's going to be an exciting, a weird season because the World Cup is right in the middle of it, but we are looking forward to it. That could throw up some real different happenings this year. I mean, maybe Mitrovic wins the Golden Boot. You never know. He scored all the goals last. Why are you not laughing? I told you some weirdness could happen. But listen, who's going to win the Golden Boot? Last year, it was Son who won it, and Salah.
Yeah.
Right, hold on, I ain't forgotten.
Just making sure.
Son and Salah, they shared it. 1 boot each. Right? But we've got some new players on the block. Nunes. Could it be Darwin Nunes? Would it be Harry Kane? I mean, coming back and trying to win it. Jesus. Could it be him?
No.
He wins the Golden Boot. Cristiano Ronaldo, if he stays. Right? We know he's always got goals in him. And you ain't got a striker. Havertz, maybe. You know, it could be Havertz.
Nah.
Right? It could be Havertz.
Matisse
Haaland,
there,
of
like,
course.
all
You know what I mean?
City
Haaland,
fans.
of course, is now in the Premier League. Could it be him? Maybe Alvarez? Everyone's talking about Haaland, Alvarez as well. Who's going to win the Golden Boot, guys? Let's start off with you, Matisse.
I'm giving it to Salah. And I've got reasons. He's on the end of everything for Liverpool. He's on the end of everything. Kane wants to be a playmaker, play regista, DM, playmate, create, do his thing. Son, he was in it last year, but I think that's also because Salah had a massive drop-off, maybe because of the contract negotiations was in his head. Now that he knows his future, and I just think Salah, he's just got the bit between his teeth. He's just going to just absolutely go for it. They need the league title. They've got a few other new attackers, Diaz, Nunes. He needs to kind of lead from the front. There's no Mane now. So I'd go with him. Ronaldo, not really for me. He's a year older again. He'll probably still get goals, but Manchester United...
Goals, no matter what age he is.
Yeah, chance creation at Man United is decent there with Eriksen now, but they're not a top team. I'm going to go with a team that at least I know is
They
going to...
weren't a top team last season.
I know, but that's the issue, is the fact that if where everyone's predicting them to finish outside the top 4, I know Liverpool are going to create either the most chances in the league or the second most. Same with for me, it just goes directly into goals. Manchester United, there could be a whole heap of other issues in terms of trying to play style of play. Jesus will definitely be, for me, 15 goals around about that, but I wouldn't give him the Golden Boot, so yeah, I'd go Salah straight away.
Okay. What about you, Doyle? Haaland?
Absolutely, that's right. It's going to be Alisson, Salah and Darwin. I genuinely just think it's going to be Salah again. He said it perfectly right. He's on the end of everything, and now he is the star man. Mane's gone now, and I love Mane. Right, he was fantastic. He
doesn't have
so
to be
many
greedy
goals.
no more.
He does. He can. He can be greedy now. He can be. This is the point. He can be the captain of this lesser experienced front line. Now he's going to be the helm of it. So I just think he's going to crack on, want to win a Premier League, want to win a Champions League and score as many goals, even in his Community Shield. I don't know if he's watched the game. He was bossing, really, lads.
He was.
How good was he? He was back to his
fire.
best again, lads. Skinning heads, slotting goals, taking penalties. Boss, lad. And that's another point to add. He takes our pens, so that there's more goals for him as well. He's hungry for them. I don't see him not getting it, mate. I think the only one that's going to be in contention with him really is Haaland and Son. That's it.
What about you?
I mean, I'm not
Can't write off Ronaldo, can you?
I can't write off Ronaldo. We just don't know if he's going to be here. He's not going to start the season with us. So it's already going to be a few games where if Salah's starting on the form that he's showing in the Community Shield, you're already potentially 5 goals behind before
Ronaldo doesn't play every game
Ronaldo
anyway.
starts.
I mean,
Well,
at his age, you'd
last year
expect
he
him to be rotated.
played too many games last year.
Exactly.
So yeah, he should be playing less
Yeah.
if he is here at all. Kane's going to have a very good season. Remember, Kane only started playing in January or whenever it was, or maybe when Conte came, I don't know. But he had half a season and he finished with 17 goals, one behind Ronaldo.
It's true.
And the top goal scorers are 22.
Yeah.
So
He's going to play deeper though. He is going to have a much deeper role this season.
but he was deep last year and he still got 17 goals.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
So I don't think we can write off Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to get 20
Plus,
goals.
like you said, he takes penalties as
Exactly.
Yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Kane's
well.
going to
A
get
lot
20
of
goals.
penalties.
Yeah, he does.
Son,
hell of a lot.
Son not going to get anywhere.
You don't think Son will get 20?
No, Son will probably be around the 50. I think Kane will get more goals this year, I think, personally. 22 goals is a lot for Son last year. That's not, he doesn't do that regularly.
Son's progressive.
Yeah,
Son's
but-
always been there.
But he doesn't do 22 regularly.
No, but I feel like Spurs have changed the way they play because, like you just said with Kane, Kane missed like half the season, because for whatever reasons, and then he plays this new role. He still gets goals, but then the way that he plays and drops deeper, it literally allows Son to go. And I feel like we'll see, and I feel like we'll see a lot more of Kane doing that because again, we didn't necessarily, because of Richarlison, and also the fact we didn't sign someone like you know,
Maddison.
a Maddison or get Eriksen back or
Question:
something like that. And
Did
there's,
South Korea qualify for World Cup? They must have.
yeah, I think so.
So he's going to be going to the World Cup as well. Jesus is going to be going to the World Cup with
I
Brazil.
think Kane gets an injury as well
I think
every
he's going to
season.
get about 15. I think, as I said in the previous video, or previous clip, I think Nunes will score more than Haaland.
You know who's not going to World Cup, don't you?
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah.
So Mo Salah, when everyone else
He'll be
is over in
sitting on
Qatar
ready.
in the 50,
Like, go ahead, lads, yeah.
50-degree heat, sweating it out, maybe going deep in the tournament, Salah's going to rest, relax. Boxing Day hits, hat-trick against
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Like, Salah's going to get the Golden Boot again. Salah's at one point last year, we were talking about best player in the world.
I'm so happy he gets
Right
this
up there.
recognition, you know, because there's been years and years of him being an exemplary football player, and only in the last 2 years has he been getting the credit, and he absolutely deserves it. He's one of the best footballers I've ever seen play for Liverpool.
He's been there, he got 32 goals, it was 34
Incredible,
goals,
man.
34, 22, I think it's 2 years, 2 years now he's got 22, I think he got 19 1 year, 20. He's going to get 25 goals in the league minimum.
So
25
Salah
minimum.
for you.
Yeah.
It was Salah for me as well. I mean, you guys have just said everything I was going to say. Plus, you reminded me he's also not going to the World
Yep.
Cup. So this guy is literally going to be like sitting on ready,
Yeah.
oh, I feel sorry for that first game back on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So whoever's
You
playing
could
Liverpool-
argue though that the players that are going to the World Cup
with the he might not have as much service.
I've got a lot to prove before they even, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
so they can get on the plane.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all of that.
Haaland's
but
not going to the World Cup either.
I think Haaland's
Yeah.
going to the World Cup.
Haaland's
It's
not
gonna-
going to the World Cup.
My top two
Well.
have been Salah and Haaland. For me, like I said, I think Kane is going to play a bit of a deeper role. I still think he'll be up there, 15 plus. But I think that we will be utilising him in maybe a different way this season because of how good he is on the ball. I've not seen anyone pass the ball better other than Kevin De Bruyne. Like,
I think
You mean in ever? Or
No,
you
no,
mean
in the
right
Premier
now
League. In the Premier League,
Right
like
now.
the way he passes
Right now
that
in the
ball.
Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
okay.
Right now in the Premier
Oh,
League.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, right.
I think
I mean, brain
thinking-
going Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes.
I'm talking about in the last
hear
season
that.
since
I
he's
hear
dropped into that little deeper role. Like, I mean, the way he puts the
Trent.
I think this season we're seeing 25 to 30 now. No more of this 20 nonsense.
Yeah, I think that we'll see
teams
that.
we
And-
just mentioned
and you
in
also
relegation.
can't like take Son out of the equation because also, you know,
These lads are higher, he's
what's
higher
the
on the
word?
pitch now,
He's
isn't he?
higher on the pitch and also what's fed to him from Kane. But I still think that might take up third and fourth and Jesus fifth. I think it'll be very tight from that third, fourth, fifth spot of
Yeah, I
like
agree.
top strikers.
I do.
But I feel like for me, Salah, Haaland, and the great points, the fact that neither of them are going to the World Cup, I think it's going to be mental what we're going to see from them.
Yeah, I think, listen, I've got to put my boy Jesus in there. You know what I mean? You know?
I think he'll bag a lot of goals, I really do.
Yeah.
I think he will. I think, you know what I mean? I think what it is, he's going to be the main guy at Arsenal. It's like everything's going to go through him.
Yep.
And if everything goes through you know, and you scoring goals, you're going to get loads of chances to score goals. So I can see him scoring a lot, but I think it's going to be between Haaland and Salah. I do think those, you can never write off Kane. I guess he's always got to be in there. But like you said, that deeper role, he's sacrificing some of his game. So I think Haaland, Salah. Yeah, I can't write off Ronaldo as well, you know, because that's a guy that can never be written off.
Yeah.
If he stays there, you can't write him off.
How can you write off Son as well? You haven't even mentioned
Son
Son.
had one.
You
No,
can't,
but
for
he
me,
goes
for
to
me,
the
I'll tell you why you can't write off
Your
Ronaldo.
Striker's
striker's
Ronaldo.
37
I'll tell
years
you why,
old.
because
You don't
he-
want to be
he
there.
still
I
You
don't
don't
think.
want to be there.
I don't think Ten Hag is going to bow down to Ronaldo like
agree.
previous managers
Don't
did.
you
I think
say that?
no,
Yeah, you
Ten,
say
no,
that.
Ten Hag is going to clock that he can't play every game and he's going to utilize him properly.
Yeah.
Which
If
is when you
Ronaldo's
need him. And that's
still
playing every
there,
single
That's
game.
why he wants to
If
leave.
Ronaldo's
Yeah.
still at
That's
Man
maybe
United,
why he wants to leave.
That's
Yeah,
why he
because
wants
he's
to
not going to
leave.
play every single
Wait,
game.
wait,
That's
wait.
exactly
It's
right.
Go for the
definitely
Ballon
why-
d'Or, all of
Matisse,
these things.
Ronaldo's still at Man United. The GOAT is still in the building.
Oh,
Ten
you're
Hag-
one of these guys.
Ten Hag-
What about Messi?
Hold on, Ten Hag cannot be going in there shooting
can.
off his mouth too much.
I
I
know
think
he
he
has.
I think he
Football's
has.
changed.
I think he already
Football's
has.
changed.
I think Ten Hag's went, this
Yeah.
is my team now, lad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
my
do
team.
it.
But
Ten
Ten
Hag-
Hag said,
Ten
no,
Hag-
but Ten Hag has come
Ten
and
Hag's
said he
outlasting
wants
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
He
to
does,
stay.
because he would say, because he wants
say
you
that.
to
Ronaldo,
yeah.
Ronaldo
Why would
scored-
you
Yes,
not?
watch this.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
Watch this. Ronaldo scored 18 goals
Yeah.
in 30 games last year. So he didn't play for 38. He played 30 games.
So
Yeah.
what?
In a terrible team.
Yeah, if Ten Hag,
So if he plays
if Ten
30
Hag
games
improves
this
them,
year,
yeah.
he can get more than 18 because we should be creating more chances.
Well, as
Yeah,
we
but
said,
it's
he's
a
also
great
a year
point that
older.
Matisse made. It's a great point that Matisse made.
Bad
that,
point.
You know,
Terrible point.
no, but it's not because even if he's still in your side, yeah, it was a great return from the games he played last season. But what we're saying is, if he still went and had talks the other day with Ten Hag and he still wants to go, then you have to think about what Ten Hag is saying to him. That he's not going to be the main man in that team. He's like, I've come in, I'm building my team.
Yeah.
You're 37.
I think it's
yes,
very
you
simple.
can be.
I
You
think-
can be a big
but I don't
part of
think
this
that's why
United
Ronaldo
team.
wants
but
to leave.
Ten
from a
Hag is
different-
Ronaldo
outlasting
wants to leave.
Ronaldo now.
Of
That's
course,
it.
of course he will.
Exactly.
Oh, bloody well, hope so anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So
But
this
listen,
game changed.
the reason why Ronaldo wants to leave,
Champions
it's
League.
nothing to do with how many games he's playing, not even how much he's earning, because obviously he takes a cut because we're not in the Champions League. It's purely he wants to play Champions League football. He's 15 goals clear of Messi in the most goals scored in the Champions League. If Messi has a good goal scoring season, which he didn't have last year at PSG, that gap closes. It's 7.
Okay,
If
but
it's another
can I
year
just
outside the
ask you one
Champions
thing?
League,
This
we've got options,
conversation,
he has to play Champions League
but
football. That's
all
it.
the clubs had already said no before he had the conversation with Ten Hag the other day. So at that point, if he knows
No.
that no one in the Champions League still wants him,
But
you would have just said, all right, I'm here to stay.
But there's more to it because what they want is us to cancel the contract, and then whatever other team potentially, like Sporting Lisbon, for example, who are in the Champions League, they don't have to pay a transfer fee. Nobody's going to want to pay 20 million for Ronaldo, 15 million, whatever the nominal fee is, and 300, 400, 500,000 a week. If there's zero transfer fee, then you might get someone who says, you know what, the commercial value kind of offsets the wages. That conversation is not about how many games he's going to play or not. He wants to play Champions League football, and that's it. But if he starts the season at Man United, he's going to be our main
He might
striker.
play no
Okay,
football.
okay. My golden boot. I'll have to go for Salah just because of the experience that he has. I think Haaland will push him. I really do think Haaland's going to push him. I think Darwin Núñez will get quite a few goals as well. But I think I'm going to go for Salah. But don't write off Gabriel Jesus. I think he's going to be in there.
I've written him off.
In the conversation. I know you've written him off.
No, sorry.
He's going to be in there
Robbie,
in the conversation.
I have to say,
In the
this
celebration.
Jesus hype is actually, it annoys me a little bit. Not because it's Arsenal, you know. Anyone knows me, I support Brazil when it comes to international football. Other than, my Jamaican Trinidad. When it comes to international football, Brazil. In 2018 World Cup, Jesus was the biggest bottle job playing for the
He's
middle.
young, man.
No, but
Yeah,
after,
he's a
after
kid.
that, he moved to the right because he's like, the striking role,
Bro.
I don't know if it's for me.
Bro.
He's now come and play a full season, which he hasn't done, And striker, you're talking about potentially.
Remember
golden
Thierry
boot.
Henry where he used to play?
I'm
not
you're
comparing
comparing.
No, I'm not
Now,
comparing
having
him.
said that-
I'm not comparing him to Thierry Henry, but I'm saying that players can move into another position and score.
They
a lot of goals.
can, but I'm saying
Right,
to
so,
expect
and he's
it,
the main man.
but to
he's the
expect
main.
it
I'm
from
not-
him.
No, he's the main
His
man.
first full season
He's the
playing
main
Champions
man.
League through the middle.
He's Premier League ready. He's
And
played
played
in the
in
Premier
Champions
Leagues before. He scored goals. It's not like he ain't scored goals. He's
In a
scored-
team that
he's
creates
scored-
so many chances,
Yeah,
but
but
he
he's-
misses a hell of a lot of
Well, we'll
chances.
see, but
He
I'm
misses
telling
a
you,
hell
the
of a lot
guy
of
looks
chances.
sharp, and I think he's going to score a lot of goals this season.
He will get
He's had
Right,
4
so-
years as well to
right.
learn from Aguero, lad, and that's
Yeah.
what he's been doing in
Watch
that
him.
4 years.
I'm watching from the
Watch
bench.
what I'm saying.
Pick up a lot.
Gabriel Jesus, we're blessed. We can see it. Jesus lives. Right? So, actually, before we go, actually, we're very blessed because we've got Muhammad and Jesus. Don't forget it, right? Now, let me just ask you guys this before we go. Who's going to win the Golden Glove?
Ali, he's the best goalkeeper in the league. Best goalkeeper
Did
in
he
the
win it
world.
last season?
That
was a
Joint,
genuine
joint,
question.
yeah.
Join.
Yeah, I mean, we're up there. Our individual players are always up there in the top. So I'm going to say Ali again. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I'm going to go Alisson as well.
Yeah, Edison. I don't even rate Edison that highly as a goalkeeper.
You
But
don't rate Edison.
He's not a great goalkeeper.
He's a
The
great
fact is,
goalkeeper.
there's no debate about him
Best
being
distributor
as
of the
good.
ball in the Premier League by far.
What's that to do with being stopping the ball from going back in the net?
but
i.e.
that's
the
one
Golden
of the-
Glove.
that's one of the
No, we're talking about
assets.
the Golden Glove.
I know, but that's one of
He
the...
literally joined last season.
What I would say is,
Yeah, because
Alisson,
Man City are a great side.
and they will be a grin.
Edison don't make
they will be
saves.
again.
I'm not saying
Alisson
it won't be,
starts
but
ahead.
I don't rate
always.
Edison.
Brazil, Alisson
I
starts
don't rate
over
Edison.
Edison.
Edison don't make. If we had a Man City fan today, they will say, Edison don't make saves. He doesn't make saves
You don't concede goals.
because
So-
Man City have the ball 90% of the time. I'm just saying I don't rate Edison. Alisson's gonna win it. Liverpool's obviously both the defenses are great all the way
You
they
might have got
play.
his stop for your goalkeeper.
Who, David Aya?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
You're mad.
David Aya's a good goalkeeper.
Are you mad?
David Aya's a good goalkeeper, but it's more than having a great goalkeeper that in terms of
You've got to have a
not
good
conceding
defence in
goals.
front of them. Yeah, probably Alisson. But again, it's very close with Edison. I don't know how you can just say what you just said.
Edison's not
I
bad.
agree with
He's
certain
not
points he's
very
made there.
good.
I do. I'd say Alisson's a 9 and Edison's a 7. I like.
There's
He's
a-
a good
there's a-
goalkeeper.
there's a comfortable
He's a
gap.
good goalkeeper, but there is a gap.
There's a
between the
comfortable
two.
gap. People debate like it's close. It's not
Yeah,
close.
I think
agree.
it's close.
It's not
I think
close.
it's close. What, Matisse?
No, Alisson, 100%. Yeah, I've already gone Alisson.
I'm gonna go Edison.
He looked at me in the eyes when he said that as well. You know.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
Edison could win
disrespect
it. But you would see the
I'm
same
going Edison.
percentage, the
Golden
number of
glove,
saves are going to be.
Edison.
I'm
Who
just
did you go?
I went Alisson, but I'm just surprised you didn't go Ramsdale because like the way you lot, the way you lot go on about Ramsdale, how are you not coming with
They
your
Ramsdale.
chest
do,
with it?
innit?
Ramsdale, but he's not in that
It'd be like
league.
Ramsdale close second.
Listen, I love Ramsdale, right? But you see, unlike Tottenham fans, I am honest with my.
Did I speak about
he's not
Lloris?
yet in
Did I
that-
spell
He's not
one
yet in
thing
that
on the
league.
name?
He's not yet in that league, yeah.
Not yet.
Not
You
yet.
thinking that you mean this?
But I'll tell you what. He's
I got
a
some
real,
my.
he's a real up and coming goalkeeper.
He had a great season.
He's a
last
real
season,
up and
that's
coming
fair.
goalkeeper.
He
But
did
he's
have a
not.
great season,
Not
that
even
was.
in
He's
the
not
same
in that. He's not in that.
dictionary
He's
as
not
this
in that.
conversation.
Is it
Nor is yours.
is
nor
I'm
is
not
yours.
putting Lloris
Is
in
Ramsdale
the
in the
conversation.
Is Ramsdale even better?
In my
Mine's
opinion,
won a
he
World
is.
Cup, but I'm still not in the conversation.
He didn't
on
win the
it.
World Cup for Tottenham, did he?
No, he didn't win the World Cup.
Right, but no, I think he is better than.
You think better than
in my-
Lloris?
Pretty sure Ramsdale
Because-
went down, didn't he?
Huh?
He did.
Pretty sure Ramsdale got relegated, yeah. Anyway, let's
Not
proceed.
with Arsenal, he didn't.
Let's proceed.
But anyway, that's my. I'm going Edison. You're going Alisson.
I'm going Alisson.
You're going Alisson.
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 4
Right?
alleys and 1 head. There we go.
Paul Alisson. Who are you guys going for? Who's going to win the Golden Boot and who's going to win the Golden Glove? Manager of the Year? Actually, we leave that for another video. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here to DR Sports, and we'll see you on the next one.